Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today I'm going to say the topic from principle of microeconomics. Today's topic is the supply demand theory. And next we'll say the supply theory. And in if you want to know the if you want to know the demand theory from the principle of microeconomics, first of all we have to know that what is demand. If you want to define the demand curve, that means we have to know the three topics. One topic is the willingness. This is the pen color pen depth. And if you want to know the demand definition of demand curve, three things we have to know. First of all, first thing is the willingness and ability and ability to ability of buyers to purchase goods and services. This means if we consumer can demand for anything, but um, but uh, 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 but the willingness and the ability of the ability of consumers to purchase goods and services is necessary for fulfilling the demand curve. Suppose my income, suppose my income is 2000 taka. That means from this 2000 taka I can buy some of the things such as mm, rice or any other consuming less price consuming materials, such as you can say dal or something else. But if I think if I think to buy a car, a Mercedes car. Be, suppose let's say price of the Mercedes car is 2 lakh 2 lakh taka. 2 lakh, but I from this income I cannot demand for this Mercedes car because I don't have ability to buy this Mercedes car. But within this with the help of this income I can buy rice and dal with this income. That's why I can say that rice I can demand for rice and dal good if with this income, but I cannot demand for the Mercedes car for the with the help of this income. Second thing is to that at different prices. Suppose I want to buy pen. I want to buy pen. It, this is the quantity of pen and this is the price of the pen. When the price of the pen is 5 taka, I can consume the I can quantity demand for pen is 10. When the price of pen is 6 taka, that means if the price increases, that means I can now I will demand for lower amount of pain because price of pain increases. That means let's say I can demand for pain is 8 quantity. That means when the price is 10 taka, that means prices increases by 4 unit. That means and our con I will also decrease my quantity as well. Let's say again decrease my quantity to 2 units. At prices at different prices, the my quantity demanded for pens has been is changing. This is our third precautionary condition for demand. Third thing is during a particular time. Suppose that suppose the pain of the price of this pain is in the I can say that how many pains I can consume or can afford in within a month. So this is this is referring to the a particular time. Suppose in a month I can demand for pen is 200 units. 200 units. This is in a month at price 5 taka. Here, this in a month is referring to the particular time, and this 200 is in 200 unit is referring to the quantity demanded by me, and this 5 taka unit is the price of the pen. If we combine these three parts, therefore we'll get the definition of demand curve. And at the end of this at the end we can define the demand curve as the willingness and ability of buyers to purchase different quantities of goods at different prices during a specific time period. This is the definition of demand curve. The in the demand curve, that means in the now we'll draw the curve of demand curve. In nature, we can say that we can say that in you to draw the demand curve. At first, we have to know the law of demand curve. Law of demand curve says that law of demand curve says that law of demand curve states that as the as the price increases, quantity demanded by any person decreases. To state this law, we have to mention the ceteris paribus. That means other things constant. In this law, there are two variable. One variable is price, another variable is the quantity demanded. Let's say quantity demand this the quantity demanded is the independent variable, and price is the dependent variable. But there are many other variables that can affect the law of demand curve, such as such as a price of substitution goods, price of price of complementary goods that can affect the laws of demand curve. We are thinking that the other things these two variables only affect the demand curve of any consumers. Other variables is constant here. These things is referring to the ceteris paribus. Now let's go to the let's go to the graphical representation of demand curve. As we seen before, there is the inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded here. Here we can see that as the price increases, quantity demanded for paint is decreasing. That means we can say that as the price increases, the quantity demanded decreases. This shows the inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. There are two axes in this graphical representation. One is horizontal axis, another one is vertical axis. What horizontal axis representing the quantity demanded of pen. This thing is representing the price of the pen. So if we look at the line of this graph is these 2 points. Suppose this is the A point, this is the point B. In this B point, in this B point, the price is P2 and quantity is Q2. and in this a point price is P1, this and quantity is Q1. Q1 in this price range and in these 2 points, here we can say that we are moving upward to downward. If we move upward to downward, price is decreasing from P1 to 2 P2, and quantity is increases as the price fallen as the price falls Q1 to Q1, Q1 to Q2. This is this graphical representation shows that there is inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. As the price increases, quantity demanded decreases. This is and we have to write the ceteris paribus as well, that things other remaining variables is constant here. So now one question is arise in your mind is that why demand curve is downward sloping. There are two effects is working behind this downward sloping demand curve. One is substitution effect, another one is income effect. First one is substitution effect. Substitution effect refers that when the price of any good increases, people used to find their substitute of this good. So, suppose any brand of any company's oil has increases. Suppose mm, let's say soybean oil price increases. As a result, of increasing soil price of soybean oil increases, people used to find their alternative goods of the soybean oil. Suppose people find the alternative goods of soybean oil is olive oil. Olive oil. That means people will less consume the soybean oil and uh, 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 people will less consume soybean oil, rather they will consume more olive oil. There, as a result, demand for soybean oil increases as a result of price increases, and demand for olive oil is increases increases the the demand for olive oil is increases as a result of increasing lowering price rather than relative to soybean oil. Another effect is income effect. As the price of the good increases, people has less disposable income. Suppose say and my salary is 2000 taka, and in this salary I used to consume 3 kg of fruit of of rice in a month. When the price of rice increases, I can buy less amount of rice within this fixed income. That means my disposable income decreases. As a result of, I will feel poorer than before. As a result, I will less consume of rice because of increasing price of rice. So let's say in this 2000 taka I will consume 2 kg of rice when price of rice increases. These are the two effects, the reason behind the downward slope in demand curve. In our next class, we'll see the factors affecting demand, and some of the factors that can affect the slope of the demand curve. So this is the that's all for the today. Thank you guys. I hope you all of you are enjoyed the video.